Hi guys, and welcome back to another lesson with Miss Shah. Well done to all those of you who sent over your work yesterday. You guys are doing amazing work and great work. And well done to all your parents who are helping you guys and putting in the effort to make sure you are doing it correctly and sending it in. Okay, so today's lesson is to be able to read and plot coordinates on a grid. It's very similar to what we've been doing for the past few days, but it's a different concept, and the date is the 2nd of July 2020. Okay, so your starter, using only prime numbers, fill in the blanks below. So we have done prime numbers. You guys should know what a prime number is. We've gone over it quite a few times. Pause the video and I want you to fill in this box below. It might take you a while, but it doesn't matter. Just pause the video and attempt this. It's a good brain teaser. Okay, so before we move on to starting, what I want you to do is go on this bite-sized link, and I want you to watch the video and go through some of the things that are on this page before we do move on to the main lesson, because I think this is very important before actually starting the lesson. So here are your coordinates. So your grid, you've got the x-axis on the bottom line going down the corridor, and then your y-axis going up in a straight line. A coordinate is shown using two values separated by a comma with brackets around them. The values show the position on the x-axis horizontal line and the y-axis, which is the vertical line standing up. A coordinate represents the exact position of a point. The basics. Coordinates are plotted on a pair of axes and show the exact position of a point. Each axis is labeled with a scale of numbers like a number line. The values can be positive or negative. 0, 0. 0, 0 is the point where both axes cross. It is called the origin. The position of a coordinate is shown using an X. There are two axes, the x-axis left to right, horizontal, and the y-axis bottom to top, vertical. Okay, so what I want you to do is look at the coordinates on this grid. This blue dot over here. Fatima says the dot is 3, 7. Alfie says the dot is 7, 3. Who do you think is correct and why? Explain your reasoning for your answer. Fatima is correct because the first coordinate is supposed to be from the x-axis, which is 3. So you do need to remember it's open bracket, x-axis, comma, y-axis, close bracket. Over here, Alfie has written 7 first, which is from the y-axis. Okay, so Laura draws a coordinates grid. List all the features that she must include and what she could include. So what I want you to do is pause the video for a few minutes and write a list of features that she must include in her coordinates grid. Coordinates grid should always have horizontal axes with an arrow labeled X, vertical axes across the horizontal axis labeled Y. Evenly spaced numbers making each axis with 0 where the axes cross. Evenly spaced horizontal and vertical grid lines matching each number. So those are some of the features of a coordinates grid. Fatima writes some instructions for using coordinates grid. Can you spot any mistakes? Here is a numbered coordinates grid. If I want to mark the point 8, 1, I count 8 squares up and 1 across and shade the square. Can you improve Fatima's explanation? There is something wrong with her explanation. What I want you to do is explain her explanation and point out what is wrong with her explanation. Okay, so what Fatima has done wrong is the 8 squares up is supposed to be the y-axis, which is the second coordinate on your grid, not the first one. The first 8 squares should be across on the x-axis because the first number inside the brackets is supposed to be the x coordinate. spot the difference. Alfie has two different coordinates. He wants to know what is different about the two grids. List the differences. So here are the answers. So here are the differences from the two grids. Okay, what I want you to do now is complete the activity sheet on the website. It's labelled today's date, which is the 2nd of July. It's challenge 1 or challenge 2. Good luck with the task guys. And if you have any questions or queries or any confusions, please do send us an email and we will respond back to you as soon as possible. Thank you very much guys. Well done and see you tomorrow.